guys, welcome to my channel. So this is gonna be my first video. I just wanted to do a get to know me and tell you guys a little bit about myself. I have a few questions written down to answer for you guys, and I'm really excited to start this video. The first question is, why am I starting a YouTube channel? So personally, the reason I'm starting a YouTube channel is to document my life. And my husband is in the military, going to be moving a lot, and I wanted to make sure that I can save these memories forever. And I kind of just wanted to be a little hobby and see where it goes, hopefully make new friends, and yeah. I'm actually really excited about it. I've watched YouTube for as long as I can remember, and I just think it's gonna be so exciting, kind of to get to know everybody a little bit and just, yeah, and show everybody who I truly am. I think it's going to be an amazing experience. And yeah, I just want to document my life and have these memories forever and ever. So yeah. The second question is, where was I born? So I was born in Queens, New York. I lived there until about middle school, and then I moved to Miami for my 6th grade and 7th grade years, and I lived there for about 2.5 years. I left Miami around, I think, the end of 8th grade year, and I moved to Orlando, and it was a life-changing experience. I made a lot of friends, and it was the best. I had my cousin there, and she was the best. It was a great experience. I met my now husband in Orlando in high school, and it was a great experience. Where did I grow up? So this kind of goes with the first question. Like I said, I kind of moved a lot. I had spent a lot of time in New York, and then I spent 2 years in Miami and about, like 5 years in Orlando. And yeah, I loved it there. I hope that one day I can go back. Next question is, what is my zodiac sign? So my zodiac sign is a Pisces. I was born March 3rd of 1997, and yeah, I'm a Pisces. It's like the little fish. I love the water for sure, especially living in Florida. But yeah, so I'm a Pisces, and I swear I feel like they're the best in the zodiac sign, but like I know everyone thinks that their zodiac is like the best one. So yeah. My next question is my favorite movie types. My favorite movie types are horror, comedy, and drama. So my number one is horror. I love horror movies. I'm a huge fan of like Michael Myers. He scares the crap out of me. It was so bad. Like throughout middle school, I seriously thought that ish was real. I was always afraid that he existed somehow, and it was so bad. I should have never watched those movies, but I love horror movies, and every time horror movies came out, me and my friends, we would go and watch them, even though I knew I was gonna be scared when I got home, and I knew that my friends couldn't come home with me and like stay with me, but I still went, and it was still so much fun, and I love horror movies. Next question to answer is a favorite food. So I am Dominican. I love Dominican food. When I tell you rice, beans, oh my gosh, chicken, I love everything Caribbean. Anything that's Caribbean, I can eat. But to be honest, my second favorite food is Chinese food. I love Chinese food. I can eat a fried rice all day long with beef and broccoli. Love Chinese food. What are my pet peeves? Some of my pet peeves, I don't really know. Things need to be put back in place. I cannot see clutter, chaos. It bothers me. My house is always tip-top shape. The next question, how many siblings do I have? I have 2 brothers, 2 half-brothers, one from my mom's side, one from my dad, and then I have 2 stepsisters from my dad. And yeah, I love all of them. They're all great. They all support me. My mom's son is young though. He's like 6 years old. So yeah, what's my favorite clothing store? I have a lot. My favorite clothing store is probably Abercrombie, Hollister, Fashion Nova for sure. I like some things from Forever 21. I'm not like a huge Forever 21 fan. I used to be, but I'm more of like a Abercrombie type of person now. I like Nordstrom. Take me into Tory Burch or K-Spade or Gucci, and I want everything in the store. I love shoes, I love handbags, I love accessories. Accessories are my thing. Those are some of my favorite stores. What sports was I in growing up? So growing up, I did soccer in middle school for like, I don't know, like a season or two. And then I did gymnastics for like a few classes. It didn't really work out. I don't know why it didn't work out, because then fast forward years later, I did cheer in high school and I enjoyed that so much. It was the best. I really did a lot and I felt really active like at school. It was great. I really loved cheer. If I ever have a daughter, you best believe she will be in cheer, because it opened up so many doors, so many friendships. It was great. I really loved it, and still to this day I love cheer. Like, I could watch Worlds and be so happy with myself. And I have so much respect for professional cheerleaders and girls that are in college cheering, and I respect them so much. It's a lot of work, although some people may not seem to think that it is, but it's so much work. How many tattoos do I have? So I have 3 tattoos. One's on my finger, one's on my back, and the other one is kind of like on my hip area. It's like there. It says fearless and it has a little heartbeat thing on it. It's so cute. And then my other tattoo is on my back. It's down my spine. It's in Arabic and it just says, without pain you wouldn't know joy. And it's so cute, and it was so painful. I would not recommend anybody going to go get a tattoo on your spine. It was one of the most painful things. And then I can show you my other tattoo. My other tattoo is on my finger. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's an M, and yeah, it's just a letter for my husband. Next question is, what was my first job? Okay, my first job I think was Dunkin' Donuts. Yes, my first job was Dunkin' Donuts. And I loved that job so much, but the managers were so mean. Like, I would have loved to continue working at Dunkin' throughout high school, of course, but they were just mean. Like, they were mean. And like, I don't know, I was young and it was my first job, so like I didn't have any experience, but they gave me my experience and a ton of money in tips. Let me tell you, I made a lot of money in tips and I thought it was great. And then my second job was at KFC, and that one started off great. It started off perfect. I was working both at the time, actually, because, you know, I am pretty responsible. I gave a 2-week notice. First, I tried working both jobs at once. Then when I realized it wasn't working out, I kind of needed to like make a decision on what I wanted to do. And since I was also in cheer, I didn't really have like that much time, plus high school. Like I did a lot. I worked a lot also, and late. Like, I would get home at like midnight and I would leave early in the morning sometimes, which isn't ideal, you know, for a high schooler, but I had to do what I had to do. I wanted money. I loved shopping and buying myself stuff, and I needed to make my own money to be able to do that. So once I started at KFC, I really liked it, and the people I felt like were a lot more like me. And yeah, so then I gave my 2-week notice to Dunkin' Donuts, and I stopped working there. I started working more hours at KFC, and I was making so much money. And then the manager just completely switched up. Like, I mean, completely switched up. Like, he thought that I didn't like him or something, and I don't know why that would even matter. I didn't even do anything to him, but for some reason, he really thought that I didn't like him, and I don't know why it mattered whether I liked him or not. Because, I mean, who likes their bosses? Like, really likes their bosses? Nobody. Like, nobody wants to hang out with their bosses. A few bosses there that were really cool, that really helped me and actually defended me a lot. until eventually I got so fed up of working there that I just left. I just felt super uncomfortable, and I just made the best decision for me. Then fast forward, moved to a different like house with my grandparents, because throughout high school I lived with my grandparents. So I moved to a different apartment with them, and I believe it was graduating year. Yeah, it was graduation year and stuff. And I started doing full-time college. And then I decided that I would try and get another job. It was at Jet's Pizza, which I don't know if they have Jet's Pizza wherever you guys are at, but they did in Florida, and it was good. But that little store was so small, and like they didn't really generate enough people to go into the store and buy like pizza, and it was kind of expensive, so it ended up shutting down. But before it shut down, I was working there for probably like a month or two, and then I started looking for a different job because I knew it wasn't working out, and I started working at Popeyes. Yes, I know, after my experience at KFC, I decided to work at Popeyes. But let me tell you, Popeyes was the best workplace I have ever had. They were genuine, they were nice, they actually helped me. But since I had already had experience with, I guess fried chicken, I already knew everything. But yeah, so it was a great experience. And then I ended up leaving Jets and just worked full-time at Popeyes while I went to college, and then eventually got married and moved to Maryland, and now I'm just a stay-at-home mom. Well, I shouldn't say just, I am a stay-at-home mom, and it is a full-time job. So if anyone tells you that it is not, it is. Next question is, what is my dream vacation? So my dream vacation is probably the Maldives. I think that's how you say it. I've always wanted to go to one of those overwater bungalows. They're beautiful, and I just think that would be so amazing, like so amazing to like I don't know, I know this is gonna sound really crazy, but I would love to witness like a storm, but not like a crazy storm, but like, rain and like thunder a little. I don't know why I want to do that. Guys, comment down below if you guys would want to do that, or if you guys think I'm just crazy. But yeah, and then there's a few other places that I would love to go. Like I would love to see Jamaica. I've already been to the Bahamas. I've been to a lot of places in the Caribbean. I've been to Grand Cayman. I've been to DR. I've been to Cuba. I loved Cuba. If you guys want a story time on Cuba, oh my gosh, I could tell you a story time on Cuba. Cuba was amazing. I know it's like a once in a lifetime experience, because now in the United States, I don't think you can go anymore. It was one of the best experiences of my life. And if anyone asks me what was the best place I've ever been so far, I would have to say Cuba. It was different. It was something else. And if you guys ever get the chance to go, please, please, please go. The people are amazing. It's so lovable. It's crazy. Like, I never thought I would experience something like that, but thanks to my mom, I went. It was great. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and got to know a little bit about me. If you have any other questions, just put them down below, comment, and let me know what your favorite vacation spot is, or where your dream vacation is. I would love to know. Please subscribe to my channel. I would really love it if you would join my fam. Until next time, you guys.